Hey, Andy. Hey, Mittens. Yes. Hey, close. I am early. I am on time. Hey, Kimberly. Jazzy. Hey, Pearly.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hi, Mittens.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
He's early tonight.
No, he's on time.
That's early for him. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hello.
Happy birthday. Welcome in, everybody. Tap the live. Send heart me's and send the populars. Save the live. Oh, we got a new book. Who muted me?
Hello, everybody. How is everybody?
Fine. How are you?
Good. I'm doing okay. I came up here to provide some entertainment since everybody's being quiet in the boxes.
Well, I wasn't, but I
You're
think
too
somebody
muted.
muted me. I
I think
was talking
I
and
think
looked down and found out I was muted.
I think it was because they could hear your television.
I was trying to entertain them with my TV.
Can I get Can I get everybody in the chat to stay quiet?
Oh yes, please say quiet in all caps.
Quiet.
In all caps, if you may, because if Miss SJ's
Quiet.
around, if Miss SJ's around, she'll be able to see it better. My Sherry Amore. Everybody saying it, Florida man. Happy birthday, Jen, by the way. Everybody, tap the
Happy
screen,
birthday,
send your
Jen.
Today,
populars.
my birthday's really on the 8th, but today's the only day I can be on TikTok.
Oh, Jen's dry begging for birthday gifts 2 days early. She had 3 birthdays this year, everybody, so far. I don't know. I'm just mocking Santa Claus. She's good. Happy birthday, Jen.
So I'm not sure, but when is Bird's birthday spelled?
I'm not sure.
Not
I don't know if she wants that out there or not. I'd have to ask
no,
her before I just
I'm
threw
not
it.
saying
What
that.
happened?
When I was talking to her, she goes, "I gotta call my brother back because I think he wants to wish me a happy birthday."
I'm not sure. If it is, happy birthday, Bird. I don't know if it is or not.
Happy birthday, Bird. Tenant Burger, you in the box. That would be enough.
Yeah.
I guess that's a no.
We're going to do the mod break. Tap the screen, send the populars. If you haven't, I'll just sit here.
I'm going to get started in like 2-3 minutes, something like that.
Here. And if he goes down, I will be glad to open up my Explain in Detail account.
And when that goes down, then we can use mine.
How many are we planning on going down?
Gold, Deb, Mittens.
Is Monster in here?
I can share it to her.
Everybody
Share it to all of MJ's people too. But don't share it to MJ.
I'm blocked from all of them. Somebody else would have to do it.
I'm also blocked from all of them, I think.
You want to know how I got blocked from MJ? You want to know how I got blocked from MJ? I went into her live one day, asked if I could record her live, and she said yes. I'm like, cool. I uploaded it to YouTube. She blocked me.
Also, share it to Megan, share it to Mallory. They will not be allowed in the box, but they should listen.
How did we all get blocked by everybody?
Because y'all
Everybody's like,
bad.
we're blocked.
I feel like I got everybody blocked from a bunch of places.
I'm not blocked.
No.
MJ calling out OG for that account is backpedaling. Stand on business, MJ. Don't backpedal at the last second. You could, is it spread up in here? Let me make sure people are in here. Breezy's in here. Polly.
I can share the spread.
Mush. Bunch of people. I don't know. Share it to everybody.
Okay.
Someone share it to OG.
Fuck OG.
I'm blocked.
That's why she's in here on one of those 800 accounts. Hi, OG.
It's the follow back for me. I still have follow back on mine. So
it's fuck OG.
Didn't block me yet.
Forever fuck her. I would suggest OG not to even fucking bother coming in here.
It's not a good idea.
Hey, Nikki.
Nope.
Thank you.
Oh, I had. Florida man, Mama Jack says hello. I'm just reading your comments. Lindsay says you can have hers, Nikki. That girl Shorty says hi, Io.
Mm-hmm.
OG has no right to this space or any space around me ever again. MJ, neither do you. So when you are not interested in being a part of looking into things, I never push you to look into things. But whenever you are interested in looking into things, there is courtesy between everybody involved to not be an asshole to each other. I'm going to put 3 things out there. And then there is a couple more things that will come out shortly after.
Oh my god.
So there is a correction to what everybody's put out. We were all lied to. All of us. Which is why it's important to share notes. That way, we don't do what MJ does. We don't do what Mallory does. We don't do what Megan does. And we don't needlessly attack people who did nothing to you and the people around that person. So I understand why we were all lied to. There was a reason why I shifted away from this topic for a couple of days, and I put, Scam Slam out there, and I focused on MJ because it takes time. If it didn't happen this way, the information wouldn't be out there. I'll say that. I'm going to show a couple screenshots and let everybody know what was found out. I will start this off by saying, if you are interested in doing any kind of research on a topic where somebody is being harmed or somebody is being wronged, please do remember that there are other people who are capable of doing certain things better than you, MJ. There are people out there capable of doing things better than me. That's just the way it is. When you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people all looking up and all compiling it together and looking at it, it makes it so much faster. It makes it so much more detailed. It makes it so much more accurate, and it doesn't take a week. Especially when I have a bunch of people showing so much opposition because they want to be right. Mallory, Megan, OG, MJ. I spoke to Farrah earlier today. I do have a couple of voice clips to play, but we'll play them after I share these text messages. When I found these text messages, I went on to go ahead and just do the lives as other people, just to make sure it was all accurate. Next time I put it up. And it's not checkers and it's not chess. It's a whole ass motherfucking mess. Okay. Much more was found than I ever thought would be found. I want everybody to remember to not lose your mind and attack Farrah. Farrah is the one that gave me this information. Any questions that you may demand be answered by Farrah will not be answered by Farrah. You can ask me. Farrah will not be speaking on this topic publicly. At all. Do not push Farrah to speak on this topic publicly. It is in Farrah's best interest to remain silent this whole time. I've already reported all of this to the proper authorities. All 3 topics. So, nails are code word for pills.
Ooh.
I know a lot of people that have bought these. A lot of information is leaked about a lot of people that have bought these, and I'm not judging. You're going to want to screenshot these and read them later, or read them now. But I'll read some of it. Like I said, 220 today, all that. Here's another one. Screenshot it, please. Once we get to ones where there's code and language, I'll start explaining some of it. So, at the top, you see OG say, when I got all those chrome net before you accuse people of something like this, you have to have concrete evidence. You cannot just make a post and take a guess, because a broken clock is still right twice a day. So please, everybody, diagnosis amnesia, yes, you did get it right. But you've gotten hundreds of things wrong. Stop being irresponsible and throwing out false accusations. Do the right thing. Do the proper research. Talk to the right people with the right grammar, because nobody can read what you say.
Did you want me
So,
to read it or
no,
just okay?
the chrome that she's talking about, those are hydrocodone, 5 milligram. And you see there where she says, I'm just sitting here working on nails. These nails are pills that are pressed. If you have bought any, quote, nails off of OG, please go get fentanyl test strips and test your product. Homemade. I'm serious, yes. It is very dangerous. Homemade pressed pills, yes. This is not a fabricated theory. This is a fact. And so are the other two topics. A voice note. You can screenshot that. She's talking about making nails and sets and all that on this. Hey, Spread, how are you? So here, okay, so for my next shipment, nails is code word for pills, and the color of the nail or the style of the nail is code word for the kind of pill. A ton of chrome nails were made and sold. Remember, made, pressed, homemade, not purchased from an actual pharmacy or received from an actual pharmacy. Made. Here she says, I don't make any money off them. I just like making sure you have what you need and then making sure this credit card gets paid off because I bought from that shipment. It means a lot more than that. A lot more than OG scam Farrah. Yes, OG did charge Farrah's credit cards several times unauthorized. Because what was Farrah going to do? Tell on her? She was selling her pills. OG was selling her pills. Like, I used to do pills.
Can we explain that the nails, that this isn't about nails? Because people are really confused. Nails is just a code word that she used in text instead of saying the word pills.
Yeah, so text leak. And it would be nails. It wouldn't be pills. And, like, who would tell on them? Because it's illegal both ways, right? I'll tell you how it went down. Farrah had a birthday live with OG on November 4th. Don't worry, when OG deletes her account tonight, I still have it. After that, Farrah did the whole assistant thing. Farrah was looking to get into pain management. OG made her an appointment, which was 4 hours away. All of that's true. But when Farrah couldn't make it, this is where the story deviates. OG offered to sell her pills disguised as nails through chat lingo, to hold her over until the next pain management appointment hit. The next pain management setup never hit. Vera got 6 to 8 shipments of nails. I say 6 to 8 because Vera says 6, and I'm just going to maybe add 2 just in case. Who knows? Your flabber ain't gassed it yet, Allie. This right here is the least shocking thing I'm going to say tonight. Remember, this section right here is the least shocking thing I'm going to say. Here, the pills are normally they're 10, 7 was a deal. Well, they were 20 for a 5 milligram later on. $20 a piece for a 5 milligram hydrocodone or oxycodone is a scam all in itself. But I'd like to remind everybody that Farrah was honest eventually. And that matters. Farrah is willing to be fully transparent with the police because, well, obviously, I've already reported to the police, and the odds of them not showing up to her house are like 0%. So she will be fully transparent with the police. Gotta be. Don't lie to them. I know you listen to Farrah. Do not lie to them. This was never about nails. Farrah is not the only one. I know of 12 people that have purchased these pills off of OG. I will not call any of you out by name, but I know there's more than that. So if you have purchased these pills off of OG, please, I urge you to go get fentanyl test strips and test your product. And also, you're probably going to get a knocked door. I can't do anything about it. So here's more. See here, she's not worried you're buying her nails too. It was 10 per nail, right? It was 15 per nail. Sometimes it was 12. Sometimes it was 20. I have audio from Farrah admitting this to back this up as well. This is not speculation. This is fact. I have pictures of the product. I have pictures of the pills, of the, quote, nails. That's why I never answered you back. Nike. I knew something was up. It does not change my mind towards Farrah. And I will explain why after I get through with this. I mean, this is only November. Okay. November 29th to December 5th, what we're seeing here. I'm not mad at Farrah. Anybody can feel however they feel about Farrah. Anybody can feel however they feel about OG. Personally, I'm not mad at Farrah. She was honest. And you all know how I am with people who are honest. And it takes a lot to be honest about something like this. And I feel it's very important to put this information out. I don't care if you were my best friend. If you were doing this, I'm going to check you on it.
Florida man, there was a couple of questions asked in that last screenshot. They were talking about the pink and black sets. You know what that referenced?
I do. The pink references Xanax. The black, I have to re-listen to the audio, but it does reference something. But the Xanax is important. So figure out how much for Wednesday. Just let me know what you can do. No dealer is going to take a mass amount of pills and ship them off on the internet and say, let me see what you can, just tell me what you can do. These pills are pressed at home. They're fake. That is why you see the wide price range. You will never find a legitimate dealer of pharmaceuticals from a pharmacy say, well, what can you do? They know what they want for it. They know what they paid for them. They know what they got to make. Right there. I'm working on your nails. Meaning she is pressing her pills. No one should be mad at Farrah because Farrah was put into a position by somebody that she trusted. But I also can't control how anybody feels. I'm disappointed in OG for this. And I am kind of mad at OG for the next few things. Here, how many cat eyes oxycodone do you have for Wednesday? And she says to send out. She said also, can you track my USPS? Is it coming today or tomorrow? And then Farrah says, yes. How many to send out Wednesday? Tracy, we will see. OG says there's 34, and I sent you what you wanted. Yes, this makes more sense now that MJ and Mallory and Megan backed off. MJ, this would have been figured out so much sooner if you would have been willing to do the whole proper process of comparing notes and brainstorming involving other people. This is
Florida
why.
man.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, did Farrah know that OG was pressing them?
No, Farrah did not know that OG was pressing. Farrah thought
When
she was
he's
getting.
done.
Yeah, Farrah thought she was getting a legitimate product from a pharmacy because OG waved around her expired nurse license, and she used that to make people trust her.
I seen a question about how dangerous this is. When he's done, I will go over about how dangerous this shit is.
Yes.
Fucking dangerous.
Where was she getting the ingredient fentanyl to put in the pills? Her patches. She was extracting the fentanyl from the patches. She was prescribed, and her mother is prescribed 25 microgram over an hour for 48 hours per patch. When you extract it, you get 1.2 milligrams of fentanyl per patch. And if you are trying to do the equivalent of 5 milligrams, you're probably going to use about 0.05, if not a little bit less. So the math on that is so crucial to get right. That's one of the reasons it's so dangerous. Would you trust OG to properly dose your medication from scratch with pill binder and home extracted fentanyl from a patch? I don't think so. So here is, let me know how many cat eyes oxycodone and how many cat eye hydrocodone. Farrah was not good at the lingo. Okay. Like, she wasn't good at the lingo, and she's never done anything like this. I can assure you she's never done anything like this, because anybody who has catches on to the lingo pretty quick. I'm assuming you mean the H, the hydrocodone. I think you may have 12 to 14 O oxycodone left. Let me know how many H cat eye, the HUD's beauty cat eye, I'm assuming. As far as the chrome, would like 80. But you need to get earbuds in to listen to my voice notes. Also, can you track my 2 demon? No, she did not know OG was manufacturing the pills in her home. I was the one to let her know that she was, because once I got clarification on the lingo, and I knew for 100% fact is so fast, they were to extract and add to these press pills to make them a lot of money. Here, it fell back and got re-put to sorting, which I'm sure bothered OG. What if Farrah took 4? Exactly. Here's the thing. We're going to get to something. We're going to get to a topic that's a couple more topics that's pretty rough. Okay, so here is, so when she called me this morning, I told her that it's not worth it to me to go through all the trouble and the headache to not be making anything off of them. Remember, these are 5 milligram. And remember, this is just in like a very short time. Nobody has this much product in stock without pressing and manufacturing these at home. And if there's one thing I've ever learned about being an addict, is when you meet somebody and they say, I got 400 of these. Yeah, it'd be nice, but they're fake. They're pressed 100% of the time. But she used her credit card to buy a box set. Is this just like, is it a Flint, Michigan thing to use your credit card to buy this stuff? But she has no credit. But anyways, she's making an excuse right there. When she bought a bulk set of nails, a bulk purchase of pills, that means she sat there all night and made them. She's giving excuses as to why she has so many. Because she can't sit there and tell Farrah that she's pressing them at home. And then here, so she agreed to take the price down. So I'm thinking Wednesday, 80 chrome, hydrocodone, and just verify with me how many cat eye nails are available, oxycodone. And here it's like, I'm working on your black ones. I did not remember what the black ones are. 4 sets of those. I have no idea what they are. But it's on the audio. We're not going to listen to the full audio because it was a fucking 3-hour phone call, and I just needed confirmation. And that is also why I needed text to do nothing to the police, and I had to report it with police. That's okay. That's why I say fair. Be totally transparent with them. People do wrong shit all the time. You have no record. Exactly how you were transparent with me is exactly how you have to be transparent with them. It's actually more so important that you be transparent with them. It is important because of this, because if anyone is buying them, if anyone has bought them.
Actually see her get them from somebody off the street when she bought them for you, or did you see her make them?
Well, now let's be fair. I do believe Nurse Liz when she says that she bought OG bought for her and Nurse Liz bought a few. I do
Right.
believe.
But did she
I,
see somebody? You see what I'm
did you see?
saying? Or did she make them?
Okay, Nurse Liz, can you answer this one?
Hang on one second. Can you guys just like not attack her in the
No,
comments too? If anyone wants answers to anything, like
I'm
attacking someone is not the way to do it.
Okay, Nurse Liz, if you'll hold on, after he's done, I'm going to explain all this and how dangerous it is.
I have a question, Nurse Liz. I know what happened. OG bought herself a bunch of them, and you bought a couple. That was your text message to somebody. I believe that version. I don't believe OG bought you $600 worth or whatever outrageous amount that she said. Did she just have them, or did she go out and get them? Did you see the person that they were purchased from?
You might want to put a trigger warning sticker up.
For the next 2 times yet.
I was just about to say that.
You didn't see anybody that she purchased them off of. She just had them, or
Did you? That's what. Did you? Is it no that you didn't see the person, or no she just had them?
she just had them. Yeah.
Okay, so if she just had them, then that means there is a press machine. You can buy it off of Amazon. You can buy it out of certain even certain stores, convenience stores. You can buy this press machine that'll press pills,
So
and they'll look like a real hydrocodone. They'll look like a real oxy.
Well, I got a question.
It's fake.
It's an important question. When you took those, did they do anything for you? Did they curb the withdrawal? Did they get you where you wanted to be? Or
Not like no, Nurse Liz, not like a compound pharmacy.
So right there, Nurse Liz says they didn't do anything to Nurse Liz. That is because Nurse Liz was already on real pharmaceuticals from a real pharmacy, and the amount of fentanyl in those pills were lower because OG probably skimped on that shit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you, Nurse Liz, did receive pills that were manufactured by OG, not by a pharmacy, not purchased from somebody on the street. And you know how I feel about you, Nurse Liz. I'm not a big fan, but you deserve to know, and you deserve to be able to listen, ask your questions, and get your answers.
She wants to come up in a box.
Yes.
Can we finish what we're doing, and then she can come up and ask questions?
I've got quite a few screenshots. Yeah, just hang out down there, Nurse Liz. You're good. You can come up in the mall. Here, Paris, I can do 80 for 600 now and pay the extra 100 next shipment of nails, quote. Anytime there's nails, it is pills. Chrome is hydrocodone. Cat eye is oxycodone. Pink is Xanax. She did not purchase any Xanax. She said you will always be paid.
Right, to just keep in the back of your mind. It only takes a dusting of fentanyl. A dusting. Very, very little of fentanyl to unalive you. Keep that in the back of your mind.
I will say that is partially true because these can be wildly misdosed. As some can have none, one can have all, and you just don't know what you're taking. And also there is the cross-contamination that is a danger. So the cross-contamination is when they don't properly clean their workspace and it gets into the next batch of, say, Xanax. And when you take X amount of Xanax, go with it, the half-life of the flurazepam that they put into the fake Xanax is much less than the fentanyl, and it builds up with the half-life, and that's how you go out. But now with the ones that are like strictly pain pills, yeah, you can take one and get all and die. Like stress pills are extremely dangerous. Nikki will be explaining that though. She can explain it better than me. So there's 12 size 10s, which is 10 milligrams. So just do whatever works. I'll send your nails out Wednesday. I know the screenshot's a little messed up, but here's a good one. It's a screen recording too. So if nobody believes that these texts are real, it's on a screen recording that I screen recorded off of her phone through Discord. Person. We're not supposed to hate each other, you know. If we want to do the right thing, I mean, all of us should want the same thing. The people to be safe, because this is dangerous. There's no reason that MJ should have been provoking me and provoking the people around me just because MJ got a big old bald head about herself. Mallory, you too. Megan, you too. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. How do you know that within the days that it took me to tell you guys to fuck off and really get this together the correct way, that someone didn't buy off of OG and they're going to pass when they get them and they take them? You're wild. Here's more. Talking about a lawyer for her son that doesn't exist. Shame on Mallory for doing what she did to Tech, because Tech was also on it too.
Do we know if Tech is here?
What'd you say?
Do we know if Tech is here?
I shared to her. I haven't seen her come in though.
I'm sure Tech is here.
Okay. I didn't know if somebody wanted to like write her and ask her. So I think this is important.
Here is another individual that purchased off of OG. And that tells you why Megan was so quick to jump up and defend OG. With no questions asked.
I don't think I've ever seen Megan with nails on her hands ever.
I don't know, but we would have to get Megan in here to say what the extensions are for, because Farrah didn't get extensions. She did write extensions on one of the PayPal payments, but she never got extensions, and I don't know what those are code word for. I believe so. It was intentional. 4 hours away. Erica. I'm sure it's Megan from TikTok. The Megan that jumped, no questions asked, shit on everybody, defend bougie, be loud as you can.
Lied, and is still lying to defend her.
Still lying. Megan, I have a question. Did your husband have a heart attack or did he overdose? Because now it's making more sense.
And just so you guys know, Florida Man didn't just say that, but remember, she said that somebody made a report stating that her husband had OD'd. So that's why he's saying that.
It's okay to be in active addiction. I'm not shaming anybody. It really is okay to be in active addiction as long as you are like another day closer to getting clean. I've been in it many times myself. Very recently too. Just months ago.
Say this: if you are struggling with addiction, please reach out. There is resources out there to help you get into recovery. Please reach out.
Reds, yes, Megan is one of the people. She is. I know it's hard to believe. And I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. But there are reasons that people are so loud with no questions asked. And I had these text messages and I knew something was up. That's why I couldn't answer many questions. That's why I stopped doing it. And I went live. And I went live to actually just kind of clear my mind a little bit. Here is one with the tracking. Here's the tracking. They're buying pills. OG is selling pills disguised and code worded as nails. It's delivered. Now here is, hey, so there are only 18 of the cat eyes, which are oxycodone, and 48 of the chromes, which are hydrocodone. I counted twice. The package was not tampered with. I thought maybe you were so busy, but I wanted 50 oxycodone, literally 18. Now I want to be clear. I'm not mad at Farrah. Nobody should be mad at Farrah. Farrah was honest about this. Also, OG did, in fact, charge her card without her authorization several times. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's over 10. Plus the Cash Apps and the PayPals, all that.
And to all the women, does anybody ever order 18 nails when you have 10 fingers?
And I would like to say that Farrah deserves a lot of credit for being honest about this.
I was getting ready to say that. Farrah, being honest, just probably saved a whole lot of people's lives.
And
Is
that's why.
someone actually able to reach out to Farrah? She was really upset, and she
her.
said she
I'm
was getting
texting
off.
with her. I'm texting
Okay.
with her.
Because these are pressed pills that OG is pressing in her home. And again, pressed pills are extremely dangerous. It was one of my biggest fears when I was on pills was I was going to buy some pressed ones and just randomly die. Farrah knows that I'm still good with her and I will still stand with Farrah because of this. Farrah was made an appointment 4 hours away. She couldn't make it to, and then OG offered her prescription pain medication to hold her over until OG could make her a pain management appointment that never came. Farrah received 6 to 8 packages, and then OG was continuously charging her card more, double charge it more, with the idea of, what are you going to do? Tell on me? We're doing something illegal. Yes, as a matter of fact, Farrah is going to tell on me. OG makes them at home. OG buys the pill binder and uses the extract from her fentanyl patches to create what people are receiving. I know of 12 people. I will not name them. Megan Shore named her. That Christina Shore named her. Farrah named her. There are 9 more people. And I've seen 2 of you comment, and I'm not going to say, but if you do have them, please do go get fentanyl test strips. They're pain, but you have to test your product. If it's got fentanyl in it, medication. I have all the proof, Megan. Stop. Information. I will send it to you so you can pass it along to the authorities with whatever you purchased off of her. If you are honest with the police and you are transparent with them, well, it's better than passing away from a bad dose. If you get a little charge. What did this say? So from what they were telling me, their shipping price changes daily. I wondered if the heart attack was real, only because there was a report made about an OD, and then now Megan, I have proof of you purchasing, quote, nails, which are really toes, from OG. And to back that proof up, you jumped and lied on everybody. I have no shame in being wrong, because I would never suspect OG of doing something like this. The thought never crossed my mind until it was too obvious to ignore. One moment, Sheree.
Oh, wait. Go back to that previous one because I think that one's yes. So,
Will the other person give you the nails back? She's allegedly
yeah,
to her, she mixed up the packages. She sent one to Farah that was supposed to go to Chris's sister,
cousin or brother's wife, so sister-in-law.
Chris's brother's wife, and one to Farah.
They got mixed up.
They got mixed up. It says make as well. It says make. She did a slip up. Thank you for pointing that out. Lost in the sauce.
But notice how the lingo of this, to me, ladies, if you bought, for example, a set of nails, right, that somebody did for you, like real nails, and your package got mixed up with somebody else's, would it really be an issue? I mean, for the person that made them for you to get with the other person and say, oh, I think that, we had a switch of, the orders got switched up or whatever, or vice versa, right? This is wild.
So here is where it gets wild. These are supposedly fingernails. Press on gel nails, whatever they are. I'm not familiar with nails, but I know a good chunk about pharmaceuticals from experience. At the bottom here, well, she says, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to see what happens. And then at the bottom, she says, well, here's the thing. I have it all on my cameras in my house. Go to the next one. Right there on the left, OG says, where I count the nails and package, there is a camera above me pointing down and one at head level. Now, I did not know that the accuracy of counting fingernails needed 2 cameras to ensure. Below that, OG says, people tell us all the time, your house has more cameras than Fort Knox. Those are the local people that OG is selling to that tell her that. We have them inside.
I think right before this, though, she did mention that she had counted the nails twice, and Chris had even counted the nails twice.
That's coming up next.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, shit.
We have them inside and outside. I always had them in and out of my house. I don't know what we have them online means. So here she says she's not gotten the package yet. Here, now Christina pulled out another package, poured out nails, and counted them to triple check. OG says, I checked the video, counted on there, and one package had 80 and 50, and one had 80 and 20. And here, the M&M's nails, because she would ship them with various candy. M&M's, gummy worms, something to hide the fact that they were going in the mail as a pharmaceutical. Here, she's talking about a seizure. You always want to be turned onto your side and avoid choking on your tongue or vomit or saliva. Oh, and OG asked if she's gotten the package yet. This is the proper segue into the next topic that I'm just going to say. And it is factual with proof that OG sold Hair Junkie the pills that killed him.
Piece of fucking shit.
That
I'm sorry, what?
OG sold Hair Junkie the pills that killed him.
Please, everybody, power tap and just marinate on that for a minute before you react.
Power tap, please.
It is full of this is already in possession of the police. I would never go live with something like this without it in possession of the police. Do not buy pills off of OG. I don't give a fuck if Megan's raging. Megan, you bought them too. And it's a fucking shame, actually. Because didn't you put dog shit on fucking Hair Junkie's shirt and ashes, and Mallory didn't you proudly buy it and be disrespectful as fucking send it out? That's really not honoring the dead. Hair Junkie, on his last few lives, was taking more and more and more Xanax. It was told to Bougie by Hair Junkie that it was prescribed to him for blood pressure. That it does not happen. It will only happen, in my opinion, from somebody who has an expired nursing license. But that would explain the reason why OG and Hair Junkie would fight, get back together, fight, get back together. And there was always never no negativity about OG allowed around Hair Junkie. I have a text message from Hair Junkie. It is in the possession of the police. It is shortly before he died, where he tells me that he is waiting for the pharmacy to deliver his medication. According to my research in the state of Illinois, I couldn't find anything about the legality of delivering controlled substances like Xanax to home residences. He never mentioned about going to any doctor either. So even if you can get them delivered, you still have to go in. You can't get them over telehealth, or you can't get them over any kind of web doctor. You have to have a physical doctor's appointment to receive substances such as Xanax, Adderall, opiates.
Thank you, Forever Grateful. He said he got nails from OG.
He did, sir. He got nails from OG.
That is fact, Jack.
Florida man, you are correct. You cannot get your those delivered, your controlled substances. Here in Illinois, if you have a controlled substance, you actually have to go to the doctor, get a new script every time, and then take it to your local pharmacy. I am from Illinois.
You have to show ID.
He got nails from Carrie Walls too, but he got actual nails from Carrie Wall. OG sent him nails, and he said that OG's nails were much better, and then he started taking Xanax. Towards his last few lives, he was taking them every 20 minutes, every 30 minutes, and he was saying that was how the doctor prescribed them. He was taking so many because they were pressed by OG.
And remember that he first said taking Ativan in Pastor Petty's live, right? When he was in there arguing about Blue. And he said, I just got out of the emergency room. They gave me Ativan for my blood pressure. Ativan is a benzo. We'll notice how things got so much progressively worse with his life and how he sounded on live.
He told me Xanax because I said, I love me a good benzo. What do you got? And he said Xanax.
Yep.
And that's live. That's recorded. He may have said Ativan elsewhere. That may be because OG said, don't name what you got, and he just named it something else. There are several side effects and symptoms. If anybody remembers, Hair Junkie did fall and bite his tongue. Right? Hair Junkie did have sleeping problems where he would say that I don't know what I did last night in my sleep. slept here, woke up there, could not sleep, trouble sleeping, the paranoia of people recording him and the upstairs neighbor. That is all symptoms and side effects of alcohol with something called flurazepam, which is the most common ingredient in Xanax that is faked, along with Visine to make it taste like a Xanax. OG killed Hair Junkie 100% of the way. I can confidently say that. And it is in the hands of the police. I hope they do something about it.
Rot, bitch.
And he mixed alcohol with them, which made it worse. OG is not a doctor. OG clearly seen Hair Junkie was struggling, and she made pills in her home that killed him when he took them.
No, I don't believe they did an autopsy on him. Did they?
I believe they did, yeah.
Oh, they did? Okay, somebody asked. I didn't know.
I
I'm
believe they
sorry.
do everybody. But I don't know. It is in the hands of the police. If Hair Junkie's family would like to reach out to me, I will 100% give them all of it to them. I just don't want to contact them and ruin their day.
No, yeah, I understand. Somebody
I'm
asked,
gonna.
and I didn't know if they did it or not.
I'm already talking to Trey Streets. So
Okay.
she's not on the app. Don't anybody think she's on the app? But
That right would be the only time I talk about the Hair Junkie topic. I don't think it's a topic that should be used to attack anybody. Everybody should know that is how dangerous press pills are.
I will say that they do not do an autopsy on everybody unless they suspect. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Also, seizures are a massive side effect of that medication used in the counterfeit Xanax. That you can get that ingredient from research chemical supply stores. They have several LLCs, very easily obtained.
especially when mixing with alcohol.
Then you mix it with alcohol, it gets worse. Then if you withdraw, it gets even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was a great guy. Do not buy these pills from OG. If you have bought pills from OG, please get them tested. Fentanyl test strips. If you bought Xanax from her, please just go be fucking transparent with the police or flush them bitches. Don't take them. Because you could see the downward spiral of Hair Junkie leading up to his death, and that was because of the pills OG sold him.
Yes,
And
please flush
honestly,
them.
if you're getting medication from anybody, all pharmaceuticals have numbers on them.
Smash
Check it. If there's no numbers, don't fucking do it.
Smash Lady. I don't care if anyone opposes. I don't care if anyone says, oh, that didn't happen. Say it didn't happen. I don't care. I'm putting it out there. I've showed receipts of OG literally pulling pills. He was relatively healthy.
Smash respectively, like irrespectively. This is not about you.
I was
I'm
about
just
to say this.
Bryce.
This is a lot to take in right now. Can we not make it about you right now? This is a very hard subject right now. Please.
yeah.
With
It
all
is.
respect.
Have your ears perked.
And if you
But
she just came in here too. So I think if you haven't been in here, it's probably best just to listen.
hold on, everybody. Don't attack Smash Lady. Did you did you just come in? Corey Shaw, you can believe what you like.
Yeah. Smashley says she just came in,
Okay, my
so
bad.
I don't think she heard everything.
I apologize. I do
No,
apologize for that. If you just came in.
No, she's been in here for a minute.
What'd you say?
She's been in here for a minute. I'll tell you when she came in.
Okay. Well, here, can you just get your screenshot fingers ready? I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and switch to the next one. Or you screen record it if you Either one. Let me know when you're screen recording or whatever. Because yeah, actually, you can stream this live tonight if you want. Because the text of that, I'll even send you what I've shown tonight, so you can show it for yourself.
Go ahead. She's screen recording.
Okay. Let me get back to this. The first one, I don't mind. Receipts are for everybody. The more awareness about this, the better. Do not buy pills from OG. If you have bought pills from OG, it's okay. There's no shame in being an active addiction. But please do test them with fentanyl test strips. Do know that they are manufactured in OG's home. They are pressed. I do not care about any response from OG about this. OG will lie about this. Sometimes you have to tell the truth for people who are unable to do it themselves. If you had no intention of ever buying nails or pills from OG, hey, that's wonderful. If you did buy them, please get them tested, turn them into the police, or flush them down the toilet. But if you did buy them, you will probably get a knock at your door, because they are probably going to be knocking. Because this is all already turned into the same division that the officer that is investigating the death of Chris's ex-wife, Tracy, is working. When I provided the information that I had about Chris's ex-wife, Tracy, it was from several chats that got leaked to me by OG. I was told that in those chats were information that only somebody at the scene of the crime would be able to know. Tracy and Chris were married. There's suspicion around her death. The investigation has remained open this whole time. OG has given several different stories. She was found at a golf course. It's her Aunt Tracy, that she doesn't like. All of the information that I have on that has been turned over. OG has 3 devices and an external drive. She sets up one of the devices to share the screen. That is it. That is why Smashley only seen Florida Man 2, because that's on another device. She'll switch out the SIM cards. For anybody that didn't hear it, it is factual information that I'm about to say. It is proven. It is in the hands of the police. All of this is. OG sold Hair Junkie the pills that killed him. Please don't attack.
Something.
Hold on. Please don't attack OG's followers if they didn't know. And assume they did know. Please don't attack anybody that purchased these pills off of OG. I can with certainty tell you that they also probably did not know that they were pressed using the extract from her fentanyl patches. Megan did purchase, quote, nails from OG. It is in these text messages.
That's what I was wanting to explain, because everyone's asking. OG mentions Megan in the messages. That's you'll have to go to Megan and ask her, but OG mentions Megan's name in the messages. Me personally, do I think Megan is doing rugs? Personally, no.
So,
But OG does mention her in the messages.
right here. Busy doing Megan's nails. Now, there was a report made about an overdose to CPS, remember? That made me question the heart attack. Only because Megan was not willing to hear anybody out, and she was just loud and started lying and tried to weird gotcha moment with my own text message, tried to attack Mom, tried to deflect, tried to do everything they could. I have no idea what you had to do with this, MJ, but you should be fucking ashamed of yourself and all your people who didn't say, hey, nature, you should just fucking show a little teamwork or just don't do that fuck shit.
Can I make an announcement real quick?
Yes.
With any kind of pills, do not flush them down the toilet. It gets into the water stream and everything else like that. You can take them to your local PD and turn them in, or you can also take them to a pharmacy and they take whatever pills that you do have as extras that you're not going to take, and they dispose of them there. Same thing with the local PD.
Message me, Jason. I followed you back. I'll give you an email and my messages out to the live. So I also have proof of 2 people that stayed at OG's house, and OG gave them meth. One is Kai. I will not name the other one.
I think House of Lies said OG has a sister named Megan. I'm not 100%.
I have other text messages that do point to who is Megan. Megan.
Okay. Okay.
This is why it took me so long to get it together and to get factual information out. If you don't believe it, you don't have to. I urge you to not purchase these pills off of OG. They are pressed. And if you have any, please get them test it or do what Claus had said with it. Or go to the police. Be transparent. Tell them who you got it from, how you bought them, how you received it, and give them any packaging that you still have left with it. I have not spoken with Kai. I know, House of Lies. And it's okay. And Megan did jump up and lie and continue to lie, Did not want to hear anybody out. Any proof that was shown, nope. And that tells me it's a sign of guilt as well as the other text messages that I have. This is just from November 29th to December 5th. It is mind-blowing, honestly. Farrah deserves credit for coming forward and being honest about this. I will not be saying anything negative about Farrah, but Farrah will not be speaking about this publicly. Do not pressure Farrah to speak about this publicly. It is in Farrah's own safety and best interest to remain silent on this internet here about this. Because she's going to give permission to the police to get her phone records if they need them. But they're going to get OGs.
And I absolutely do agree. For once, I agree with Smash. This could save lives. lives.
Absolutely save
Farrah
lives.
coming forward and putting this out probably just saved so many people's lives.
Even if it just saved one, that's a lot.
That's right. And I think too that things had to kind of be this way. It's not like, this was hard for Farrah to do, even just with Florida Man. So I think it had to be done this way for the truth to ultimately come out to save Farrah's life and others, right? Like, I mean, it's a lot to process. I get it, but it's serious.
It is. And if I've been any kind of way with anybody in the last couple of days, my bad. That's about it. My bad. I'm going to play a voice clip. It is a cut from the call because text alone isn't going to cut it. I'm going to go. It's a decently long clip. It has got some banter in it. It was a 3-hour phone call with Farrah. I gave Farrah as much time as she needed. We went off topic as much as she needed. I wanted Farrah to be completely comfortable. Farrah was sober during this. Farrah deserves a lot of credit for coming forward again. I will not be dragging Farrah. I will be standing with Farrah this entire time through the whole process and ordeal. But Farrah has to be completely transparent with the police.
I want to thank Farrah, and I also want to thank you, Florida Man, for bringing this out.
And remember, I was close to OG. So for all of you out there that say you check the people closest to you, please take example.
Right.
It did. And I want to also say that to MJ, to Mallory, to Megan, unless you had something to hide, this is why teamwork makes it faster. We could have compared notes. We could have brainstormed. We could have all been on a call with different people and collecting and got this out here so much faster. The fact that you all, Megan, Mallory, MJ, slowed down progress to inform people about pills that have killed one person, confirmed, hair junkie. It's wild as fuck that you would slow that down, even to protect yourself.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What about Karen?
That is a topic for when I confirm the FOIA with my own FOIA. Because you can look at whatever you want on the internet, but you always have to go get a copy for yourself wherever it is. If you're looking at a court record, go to the court record site. It should be there. If you're looking at a FOIA, do a FOIA. It should come back the same way.
Karen is Chris's cousin's wife that, I'm saying in air quotes, unalived herself in
Yes,
October of 2024.
Yes, there are other countries. So this will all probably unroll and unfold with the police, and probably pretty quickly too. Because I just turned it into the police today skills. Go fuck yourself. Get out of here. You don't do fucking jack shit.
Which one is she?
Life is good one. And I'm not going to shame the people that bottom either.
Skittles can't reply.
Thank you. I'm not going to shame anybody that bottom either, and neither should any of you. They should be encouraged to get them tested and do the right thing with them, or just do what Claus said with them. Here's the
on that day
audio.
when I got the wrong package or someone else's, that she argued first. She's positive because she has cameras. This is 100% the truth. Cameras that are focused right down on her table I believe kitchen. Don't quote me on kitchen. Definitely table. Cameras pointed down on the table, and she argued this with me, like as if to say, "No, you definitely. I'm sure of it." And then she backtracked and said, "Well, wait. I did send to somebody else. I'm just waiting to hear back from her." That's where the name Tracy came in. That's why it's weird to me, because Tracy's been now, I know, deceased for just
Get off topic quite a bit. And which is okay, that's how you have to talk to Bear. Bear has to explore the conversation with her thoughts and can't be bogged down to one topic because that's how she communicates.
I promise you, I'm over it. I'm like so grateful that I'm able to work, that I am able to travel, that I do it.
Okay, so that's me being nice. Okay, we're gonna skip that part. I cannot ruin my reputation on this app.
Oh Lord.
My record. The last time I got it, yeah, I'm gonna say
It's probably
very fair. We'll give you that. They'll give it to you for a week or something, but that's it. So you can see on my record the last time I got it. Yeah, I'm just saying was my surgery. Yes, and so I told her all this because I was desperately looking for a local, but I don't have. That's how busy I am. I truly don't have time to research. I have multiple referrals.
let's start.
Go ahead. Go ahead. That's what opens the floodgates. I just wanted to give you. Okay.
I seen where she counted them on camera. I'm like, tomorrow or something. I'm like, why the fuck is there a rush to get nails? Like,
but I wanted you to figure it out. I know you're not a stupid person.
Well, I know.
I wouldn't have shared my screen.
I've known days. I've known for days.
Yeah. Yep.
And that is why I've put more focus.
I think I kind of wanted you to figure it out. If that makes sense. I didn't want to.
I put more focus on MJ, and I put more focus on that because I was still processing through it. You know what? Like I told you, go on mute. We can bring people up, and they can speak their experience, ask any questions they need to. I'm gonna find the proper part because that's something I didn't have time to do, and it's a 3-hour call for this live.
Open up one box.
All drops to Smash can come up. Oh, never mind.
Definitely would not expect that. I have one question, and then I'll drop. I'm just wondering, how do we know how he passed? Is there like confirmation on that?
Yes, there is. It was a seizure.
Right, but like I think people are thinking it was like an OD potentially.
Well, nobody knew that OG's nails were actually pills. I didn't.
Okay, so we don't. So there's no like legal like.
It's already to the police today. As of
Right,
today.
right.
All of this is
A seizure, whatnot. So that's all I had to ask. Thank you.
if you look at the side effects of the medications that are most commonly used to fake that medication Xanax or the benzo, give you the benzo feeling, you will see exactly what happened to Hair Junkie as well. And the fact that he got nails off of OG and the fact that now like pink nails are Xanax.
Oh, so he did buy in quote nails from OG?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Walls
he was
first.
also messaging people saying he was getting his controlled substances delivered.
Hold on. He got
Right.
Carrie Walls first, and then OG stepped in, and it's all on lives. Go watch them. And said, "I'll send you better nails." And then he said he got better nails from OG. Gave him rave review. I wasn't sure, but Spill on the FYP confirmed you cannot have a controlled substance delivered to your home like that.
No.
Right.
No, you
And
can't.
then you have to
I'm
get.
not like 1,000% sure, but I'm like 99% sure that you cannot have.
I'm a
You cannot have
1,000%
any.
sure. You have to show your ID as well.
You can't have opiates or
Right.
narcotics
You can't
delivered.
even get them at the pharmacy without, like you said, showing an ID.
Yeah, you gotta have ID. You
Mhm.
can't get them delivered.
Right. Okay. All right. That's all I had to ask. Thank you.
So,
Now, I don't like
just so that everybody knows, seizures is common. when you are withdrawing from Xanax. It's very, very deadly.
And it's also much more common with the medication that's used to mimic Xanax, along with Visine to make it taste like one. All right, so I'm going to keep cutting these clips. Anybody's welcome to a box. Okay, well, let the police do their job.
I'll explain the press while you were looking for that. So you can buy a. I'm not going to go into details, just FYI, but I'm going to give you just an overview of it. You can buy a pill press off Amazon. You can also buy them in certain convenience stores. I know there's a couple here, right, that you can walk into the convenience store and buy a pill press. You can make. There's a addict will find a way to extract the fentanyl from the patches. You was able to do it with the morphine patches as well. You then combine you press them with that pill press, right, and it makes it they look identical to the real thing, all the way down to the numbers, on the pills. When Florida Man says get a fentanyl patch for you to overdose on fentanyl. Every 11 minutes, someone dies from an overdose.
Even if you didn't buy them from OG, still test everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a great point. If you don't get them from a pharmacy, test them.
Test it. And now it's being put into everything. Test it. If you are struggling with addiction, please reach out to someone, whether it be me, whether it be even Drama Talk, Spilled. Reach out.
And you can also get Narcan from your local pharmacies. It might go based off of your insurance, but a lot of them have it for free. And you can carry Narcan on you. You don't have to have like a license or any. Honestly, you don't really need training. It's pretty self-explanatory. But you read the package and you can get it for free.
Yep. Carry Narcan. Matt does save lives.
I would like to add one thing. I did not name people purposefully. That screenshot of Megan, it was kind of there. So I had to be honest. But don't publicly shame people. If you are their friends, speak to them privately. Not to shame anybody who purchased. This is to keep people safe who have purchased and to stop anyone else from getting the idea to purchase.
Also, Smashley just pointed out, you can buy Narcan on Amazon. Keep one in your purse, in your pocket, in your car. You never know when you're going to need it.
It literally.
Yeah. Even Mac clinics will give you Narcan. But again, like I said, the pill press you can buy. You extract the fentanyl from the patches, you mix it, and you press it. I'm not going to go into details. I'm not putting out the whole thing. That's just the gist of it. They're fake. They're deadly. If you get the wrong amount of fentanyl in there, it will unalive you.
Florida Man, can you answer Dev's Saline Fun Bags questions? Why is someone dumb enough to send that through the mail? Like someone eventually will talk on here?
And some
aren't.
And I know what you're thinking. Y'all are surprised I didn't buy any. But I didn't buy any. You got nothing to worry about there. But if you did buy, and I've seen a couple of you in the comments, please do get it tested. And please do not buy anymore. Nobody else buy any either. This isn't to make you hate OG, talk to OG. Jay pay her. So I think that's what it's going to come down to. If you bought, you do not have to come forward to me. Just know that be safe about it, get it tested, and please be more careful by not buying pharmaceuticals on the internet from anybody.
Also, like if I see any mods in here, if y'all see any accounts coming in, making fun of Hair Junkie or saying anything about Hair Junkie, you will be blocked immediately.
Yes, Mimi. There are probably a lot of people who are scared and didn't know what they were buying. I'm not shaming any of you who bought it. You did not know what you were buying because Farah did not know what she was buying. It is very clear that Farah did not know.
Not.
Anyone can request that.
I am not condoning addiction, but if you are in active addiction and buying off the street, buy the fentanyl test patch and test that shit. Test everything.
I'm just being real about it because some people aren't ready.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're not ready, be more safe where you get it.
Exactly. If you're not ready for recovery, be safe about it. But you can get them. Please, for the love of God, test everything.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Anything you want to say?
Okay. So, sorry. Narcan is, it's really important when you have it in your hand that you don't do a test spray, because always have it on hand. If
And go to
you,
the hospital
yes,
directly.
and of course,
And
yes.
also, when you are administering the Narcan, be in a safe stand back when you administer it because they will come up swinging. It
Yes.
sends you straight into withdrawals. So when you administer it, please be in a safe space away to where you don't get hit, because I'm telling you, they're going to come up swinging.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And they may come up and be fine for a second and then right back down again. Like that's
Because
how it goes.
it's their body literally fighting to stay alive.
Yes.
So like, you wake up from that Narcan, you're fucking waking up.
Like I said, it sends you straight into DTs. So they
That cap, you don't do the spray in the air to see if it works. No, go right where it needs to go, which is the nasal cavity.
Sometimes it takes 3, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, don't be afraid to administer another one.
Oh yeah, definitely administer. If they're going back down, they need it again. And by then, 911 should have been called already.
exactly.
All right, that's all I had to say. I'm sorry. I was like, oh my gosh.
If you are in active addiction, right, there is programs for safe use. Okay, there is programs out there for you to be safe, for you to use in a safe environment. One of those places, like I said, there's needle exchange where you can exchange your dirty needles for clean needles.
Nikki, Contessa asks, can you administer too much?
Do what?
Can you
No.
administer
You
too
cannot.
much?
No, Narcan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
No, you
cannot
cannot.
administer too much.
You cannot administer too much.
It's better to
Yeah,
have more
that's
than to
what I
not
was
have
trying to think
enough.
of. Like a nose spray. Yeah, thank you, Classy. I was trying. Yeah, just stick it in her nose and spray. But like I said, you want to spray it and then jump back immediately because they're gonna come up swinging.
Red Cross has classes on proper way to
Mm-hmm.
administer.
Yep. Like I said, there's different programs where you can go in and use safely. There's some places in certain cities that will allow you to come in and literally do the drug right there. There is no, without any, you won't get in trouble or anything. It's say it's harm reduction. It's safe, and they want you to be safe.
you need to be on the phone with 911, getting them to the hospital because Narcan does wear off. So if they took more than what the Narcan can do, the Narcan will wear off and they will go back into ODing.
Yeah.
It happened with my ex-husband. He had did H. I got Narcan on him and we would have beat the ambulance. So I started driving him, and as while we were headed towards the hospital, Narcan started wearing off. Whenever we got into the emergency room, it took about 3 or 4 more doses of Narcan, and each and every time he came up swinging, ripping his IVs out, and it's like what Nikki said, you're going to want to stay out of the way. Above the head, like if you're looking down the center of their body towards their feet is the safest way to be because they're going to shoot up past your legs, but don't be like kind of hovering over them because you will get headbutted.
Also, you're going to want to set them up because Narcan does date. Just so everybody heard that, they do expire, but you can still use them after the expiration date.
Just from my own point of view, with the expiration dates, I mean, if it's something you keep on your person, please check them regularly. Maybe 3 to 6 months, check them to make sure they're within date. If you do have anything that needs to be disposed, you can absolutely take it to a pharmacy. You will not be judged. You will not. It's part of healthcare. It's HIPAA. You're turning something in. You're not doing anything wrong. So please don't ever hesitate to reach out to your local health department to help you out.
If you have a family member, a loved one that is struggling with addiction, and you want to find out ways to help them, there is a program called Al-Anon. It's a meeting. You can go there. Also, it's great, but also you can, even though you're not an addict, you can go to an NA meeting and an AA meeting as well.
The box is open.
Also, you get the training. There's training. You get training.
For anybody who's curious, there are. I'm sorry. I lost somebody to an OD. Let them know that you're going to be trying, because look, I tried very hard to help my friend who I lost 5 years ago. He was very much like a brother to me. And
both last year to overdoses. Look, hate the rug, hate the addiction, but not the addict. The addict is someone's loved one. It's someone's son. Everybody to understand that. An addict, hate the addiction. Okay, hate the disease, not the addict. Also, if you're not able to attend an in-person meeting, there is online meetings. I use an app called In the Rooms. It's amazing. They have a meeting for everything 24/7.
Okay, I've got a 2-minute and 45-second clip to play here. And this should be enough to confirm that the conversation actually happened. It is a conversation that goes left, right, up, down. More lefts and more rights. The information is there. Here's this. Go right to the conversation that happened.
Okay. Now, this is not verbatim, but this is how I remember it going down. She's a nurse. She knows a person, and her being a nurse, it's safe, blah, 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 blah. She's on her own pain management program through a doctor, blah, 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 blah. She has to see me and point me, blah, 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 blah. When did she want to charge you for it? Oh, God, it changed. It changed? Like, if you look in the text, it was like I don't have 12, and then she said now she wants 17, now she wants 19 per pill. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't have those texts. Okay. week because he is a network engineer. He'll know how to get to the iCloud and get those messages from you. Okay. I just haven't talked to him about it, but he'll be able to. So the first time it was how much? Roughly how much? 20 for the first time. Yeah. Per pill. Yeah, 19 or 20. How many milligrams? 5. Excuse me? 5 milligrams. 5 over 325. It's called hydrocodone. $20? Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I don't buy from the street. Oh my God. Is that a lot? Yeah, that's 4 times as much as it goes for. That is very clear. There was no transactions for those days. I can prove those. No, I can very those clearly, days. Yeah. I can very clearly see that she, and I'm going to preface this transaction with she did it because what are you going to do? Tell on her? She sold you pills. It's been almost a year. That was that 2-minute, 45-second clip. The inflation's wild. It shocked me, honestly.
The fuck? That's not inflation. That's fucking highway robbery.
That is, and it's sad that they were pressed as well. Fake, counterfeit, made and home.
I'm sorry. Back in my addiction day, there was no way in hell I'd pay $20 for a fucking 5 milligram. Hell no. If somebody would have told me that, I'd probably slap the taste out of their mouth. That was back in my addiction day. Just saying.
I would have too. I mean, $20 for 5 milligrams. That's $500 a day. $500 a day. Okay. Do not buy any pills from OG or online. Go to a pharmacy. Go to an ER. But back in the day, just go to the ER and lie to get some if you really need some. And that's the safest way to get them. If you're going to get them. If not, get clean. Message many people here. Talk to someone you're comfortable with. Anyone who bought them, no shame to you. No need to come forward. No need to speak out. Just do know that test your pills. And it's okay. You didn't know they were pressed. Bougie's correct. OG knew that Fair had money and had no knowledge of the street price.
Absolutely. I agree with that too.
It's dangerous.
I want to reiterate as well. It's not a sign of weakness if you ask for help. If you are struggling, please reach out. Whether it be to, I don't care who it is, me, Smashly, Drama Talk, Spilled, Kimberly, anyone, Shelly that I know is in recovery. Tech, stay classy. If you need help, please, for the love of God, reach out. If you're struggling, reach out. There is help out there.
I'm going to go even wider. Reach out to Diagnosis Amnesia if you feel like you need to talk to them and if you're struggling. Reach out to Petty. Reach out to whoever. Because in situations like that, it's not about who likes or doesn't like each other. Talk to who
About whether we like each other or not. It's about saving your life. I don't care who it is. Like he said, Petty, I don't care. Please just reach out.
And I don't want to exclude anybody from. You can my guts, but if you are someone is comfortable talking to about that, congratulations. I respect that. Plus, the division is getting a little wild.
You can always message me on here or IG. And listen, I'll even give you my Snap. I'll even give you my personal phone number. I don't care if you're struggling. Please reach out.
I read a comment where it said, even if they aren't from the street, they are from the pharmacy, still have Narcan. That is true. There are many prescription medications like opiate that make you forgetful and you may not remember taking your medication. It happened to me.
I'm just going to put this out there right now. You're not going to come in here attacking Devonay. Okay? You're not going to do that.
Yeah, sure. And nobody's going to attack anybody. I appreciate that, Nikki. Because this isn't about attacking anybody. You don't have to hate OG if you purchase from OG. It's not about get all the info, throwing it all out there to continue to make content. It is about warning people about a serious problem that's actually going on. It's been going on for the better part of 2 years now. Your own leisure. I will recap the receipts just so people coming in can get them, because I think the receipts are important, and it's great to share notes, because maybe some of the people just coming in might want to compare them to their notes with OG, their text messages with OG. So here's the first one that was shown. It's a good chunk of them. So screen recorders them. What black nails are. I don't remember what hair extensions are. I didn't find out what hair extensions are. Farrah did not get in it. That's what it is. Right? I'm also surprised we stayed up the entire. What are you going to do? Tell on me? You'll tell on yourself. Well, I think it's important that Farrah did do the right thing. And for Farrah to not be shamed. Feel how you want. I'm going to stand with Farrah because she did the right thing. Blueberry, everything, at least, 29 transactions, Jana. Farrah got 6 to 8 packages. She says 6 on the recording, and I added 2 just to buffer. So between 6 and 8, could be 6, could be 8. It had to work this way. It had to go this way. It did not have to go this way to the people who opposed it immediately without looking at everything. Please stop opposing things immediately without putting in effort to find information and share it. It's not about winning. It's not about being first. It's about doing the right thing. Everything that I've shown here, everything I've talked about here has been turned into the police. That is why we did not talk about Karen. That was not turned into the police because I'm still waiting on the FOIA and other information. Nails equal pill. Chromes equal hydrocodone. Cat eyes are oxycodone. Pink is Xanax. I don't remember what black nails are, and I'm unaware of what hair extensions are. No, thank you. OG is not welcome in here. I do not expect OG to be honest in any way, shape, or form about this. It is not because I refuse to give her a platform. I refuse to put in the same space as somebody that dangerous. It's fair for Farrah. It's fair for OG. Farrah will not be speaking about this publicly. If you have any questions, go ahead, forward it to me. I would recommend that OG not speak about this publicly as well. Best interest. It is a public service announcement, not meant to bash anybody. The code words come from nails. I Googled the code words beforehand. Nothing popped up on Google for like anything related to illicit drugs. But that is why it's so important that Farrah came forward and spoke. Farrah plans to be fully transparent with the police as well. I can only urge that you be fully transparent with the police. You can DM me if you like, Jana, and I can explain. Anybody can, actually. Anybody can DM me if they need any like clear explanation. It is hard to do it in a live with everybody talking in the chat, and you're trying to do a whole lot. I don't mind explaining this to one-on-one. I don't mind a group chat. That way you get to ask personalized questions and you get personalized answers so you understand better. Yeah, I'm about to end. So Smash can 100% replay this. I think it was a very productive, very well done live by everybody here, by everybody who asked questions, and everybody who watched, except for Skittles.
Absolutely. And I want to say a big shout out to you for doing this and everyone involved helping out.
Absolutely. I
Um,
applaud you.
I have a question for Smash. If you're gonna stream this, do you think you could unblock some of us? Like, I'm not asking you like to be able to come in your lives forever, but like,
I think it's healthy
I
to
don't know.
unblock people who want to participate and maybe share what they've learned. And please do redirect people to me. If there's no understanding of something, redirect it to me. I will answer the questions individually or in a group chat, whichever they prefer. Everybody's going to have different questions about this. Please don't speculate.
Because I was gonna say like maybe if you could go in there, Florida man. I don't know what you're doing or what your plans are, but there's gonna be a lot of people with a lot of questions,
I
and
know.
people are just gonna run with stuff. So like,
I'm not
this
going to
is.
be explaining this all night in the box because,
But
yeah, you can go ahead,
between
Leslie.
between the two individuals. You and I have talked about that. But I just want to remind anyone that may be parents out here that may be buying these stuff out of your house. Get it out of your house.
I agree.
I'm not up here accusing. I don't know. It's not my dog fight. But I just want to say if anyone has anything that it's questionable, get it out of your house. The tip of a pencil can take you out. Okay,
We're not
thank
going to
you.
judge any. We're not going to judge anybody who
Yep,
first. They were unaware.
absolutely. No judgment here.
That
Absolutely.
Hell no.
everybody, addiction is a problem, and
Because they're friend, but they got blocked. Hold on.
I didn't block anybody, but who was it?
It was Breezy. Breezy.